Thanks for staying with us. So they say looking good is serious business, but these days, looking good can be a dangerous business because many people are going through all sorts to look good. Some are using body enhancement drugs. Some are going under the knife. Others are going to the gym to get busted and beat up just to get the fat away. How do you think we can begin to have a conversation around looking good and yet keeping safe and not having to lose our lives or lose our mind? That's the conversation this morning. You can join us 081-0764-1679, 090-241-63440. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweet. Many women want to look good. We want to look good at 60. On this table, we are all looking at YK. Like, you know, YK must not, we cannot be 60.
YK is our goal.
It's our goal, our 60-year-old goal, like, you know? And we're thinking, how do we look good? But there's so many options out there. Some are doing some body blasting in the gym where they're punching the fat out of you. I have gone on the, I don't know if you ever did it, but somebody in TVC had introduced me. No, it wasn't TVC.
Skin washing?
No, something that it was me and Uwa then. Introduced me to something in somewhere in Alausa that where they were squeezing my body. They were squeezing out the...
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a metal on my right leg. As they were pushing it, it started moving. I said, hey, this thing is titanium. I can't go to America to go and fix it because they were practically using some machine to break the fat. And then what they do is they'll weigh you before and they'll weigh you after. And then you think you've lost weight. But it's actually water you're losing because they have to soak up a lot of sweat from you. But that's what we go through because we just want to look a certain way. Let me come to you, ladies. I mean, what have been your experience concerning this?
Beauty, they say, is pain. And beauty is necessary.
Yes, sir.
If you're beautiful, you walk into a place, well-dressed, looking glam. Before you open your mouth, people are wondering, who is this person? It opens the doors for many people. And so we can never underestimate how far people can go to look a certain way. And even from the time of our forefathers, they had their own methods too. There were herbs that were used for cleansing, for polishing of the body, for makeup and all of that from those days. Now, what we see is that technology is advancing. So the methods are now changing because of the world that we are in. It's the 21st century. Different devices are coming. So instead of that wood, there's this machine now they use. They call it M-sculpting, that they put it there and then it's doing on your stomach just to help you and all of that. And some of these things are okay if, one, you're consistent, two, you can afford it, three, you've gone to the right place where you've had questions, because not everybody's body can take certain things. Like you went now and your metal was nearly shifting. If you had gone to a place where they consulted first and you were able to explain that I have this, I have that, they will know, okay, we cannot use a machine on you because of the metal. They will find different things. So I wouldn't say people shouldn't look beautiful or something is wrong with how you want to take care of yourself, but I'll just say do it within the limits of what your body can allow and what your pocket can contain, because it's actually very expensive to do certain things. I'm in the skincare business right now, and my products are Nigerian luxury products, right? And for everything that I use for my skincare in a month is over like 100K, for instance. And I'm the one producing it, so I'm buying from myself.
Wholesale price.
Yeah, no, I don't buy wholesale price. I buy the normal price, but I'm patronizing myself. So when I calculate my soap, my skincare, my scrub, my face cream and all of that. See me now flaunting my face on live TV without makeup. It's money.
An investment.
It's an investment. It's money. When I walk into a place and I'm talking to you, you ask me, what are you using and all of that. So it's investment. And it's okay if we're able to do it within the limits of our pocket and what we can take. Now, what I don't like is where people sit down on one corner and judge people who are doing certain things because they cannot afford it. If you can afford it, trust me, with the kind of way you want to look, you will want to do that kind of thing. So allow people to choose and pick what works for them and what they can afford.
When it comes to your matter, we've had people go under the knife. I mean, I've seen them cutting out fat. I mean, somebody who went under the knife. I was so afraid for her. I mean, thank God it was successful, but I mean, there are a lot of things going on out there.
Yeah, the people that go under the knife, I think to a large extent, they are not patient enough. Because when you go to the gym, it takes a long time before you can achieve a certain type of something. Like me, I really like hips. And they've been telling me, squat. I've been squatting since.
And the hips have not come out.
And that's refused. In fact, from one day, I'll just look at it. I'll be like, it's coming out. Sometime again, I'll look at it.
It has disappeared.
You can
So,
add.
you know,
They can lose some
like
flesh.
me, I'm really patient, and I'm also scared of going for plastic surgery. I'm like, if I go for plastic surgery, what will happen?
If you now die.
Exactly. I'm now scared.
You now get to.
So a lot of people that go for this plastic, it's just that they are not really. Some of them are not that patient. If not, they can achieve the kind of body wherever.
Have you achieved this? Have you not been going to
I've
gym?
not
since?
achieved
So we're saying technology
does not have
Technology is
limits.
offering you an opportunity
To do
add
it.
hips to you.
Please, okay, allow
They'll
me.
remove.
I would like to do it.
Them comes to you.
I'm begging, actually.
So I feel that, you know, that there are a few school of thought. Some people are like, na fat, I no keep person. And there's a category of the fact that I want to look good. I want to look as good as I can possibly look, you know, and I'm all for, I want to look as good as I can possibly look. Number one. Number two is the fact that as women get older, and I think as human beings get older, we lose body mass, we lose muscle mass as well. So it's important that, and you add weight easier because metabolism slows down with age. So if you are not doing something intentionally, the likelihood of you becoming more big or getting fatter is very high. So bearing that in mind, I am all for do what I can to ensure I am
Looking good.
I'm always drinking one agbo or the other. I try to work out as much as possible. However, I strongly believe that science and technology has been given to us as a gift to help us advance our lives. So people have struggled. Oprah struggled with weight for a long time, and until she discovered Ozempic. And Ozempic has saved and given her...
Plenty people.
It has helped loads of people to achieve weight loss. I know one lady on Instagram, Comfort, she put it openly that she even did gastric bypass.
Yes.
And even though she lost, she didn't lose as much as she has lost
wanted.
on Ozempic. And the thing is, what's this other lady? This
Real
worry picking too, had to do gastric bypass. And
she looks amazing.
looks amazing.
Yes.
So, and for her, she came out to explain that she was having early onset of arthritis. She was having joint pain. She was having palpitation. She was feeling depressed, and she's a comedian. Is it when she kills herself, you now relax? So if you get to a place where when you're fat, obesity comes with a lot of sicknesses.
Yes, it does.
Once you sent a video into the group, and I was saying thank you. Once you are fat, the likelihood of diabetes is in the family already. Hypertension is already there. So if you can do what you can to maintain your weight, then please go ahead. Auntie Annie is our role model on the show concerning our health and our outlook. And she did not do any surgery or anything. She goes at it like ridiculous amounts of exercise on a daily basis. If you can do that, but if there's a shortcut, still the shortcut, and
I know a lady.
What you know, Nima here is revolting. She said, Mariah, drop the address of that place for Alausa Shafshaf. We no say I want to lose weight without exercising. And they keep the secret. Nima, I've told you are not in this WhatsApp group. What are you about people that want to lose weight? Don't mention your name. Thank you.
I have Obi. Thanks, Obi, for calling you live.
Hi, Mariah. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, ladies. I want to make a contribution as regards... can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
very
I can hear
clearly.
you.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, I want to make contributions as regards what we are discussing now and the previous topic. Well, for me, looking good is good.
Yeah.
But if it's coming from a place of insecurity, that is where I have a problem. If you look at it, most of the guys that actually go under the knife, I feel it's based on insecurity. Why do I need to fix a bum or, do a breast or something? To me, it doesn't make sense. So if you have to go to the gym, yes, that's perfect because you want to look clean, especially for women. Once you get married, there are tendencies that you are going to, grow
Some
fat.
things will come out. Yes.
But if you look at where you're coming from, you can go to the gym, take other drugs that can make you reduce and watch your diet. But when you have to start doing Botox enlargement, breast enlargement and all those things.
Obi, make I ask you something. Is it Obi or Obi? I want to ask you a question. Obi, okay.
You can go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned insecurity, and that's, sometimes the argument we use to say people that do this have a form of insecurity. But if you are doing a particular job where you have to look a certain way, and it's not for you to add some parts of the body. You just want to take out some things because your body has matured to a stage where some things are adding up. Is that still insecurity?
For instance, let me give you an instance. Like what Tokwe just said about worry picking.
Yeah.
If it has to impact on your health, yes, you can go ahead.
Okay. That one is not insecurity.
For you, that's not insecurity. It has to do with health.
Okay. If it has to do with your work, that's the question.
I don't want to mention names. If it has to do with my work,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Now, what kind of work would say I should go and increase my bum bum?
No. I didn't say increasing. I said taking out, maybe taking out tummy fat.
No,
wait. Leave that work first. Leave that work
I need
first.
to redirect this conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can go to the gym. All I need to do is be patient, right?
Okay.
All right.
So if you go to the gym, you don't have insecurity. But if you use technology, hold on.
The gym is an exercise. You can do exercise.
Yes, and that doesn't tell insecurity. Wait now.
Adding silicone and doing all those
Okay,
things.
let me
Do you understand where I'm going to?
I understand where you're going to.
If you go to the gym to exercise your tummy away, it's not insecurity. But if you go under the knife to do the same thing, probably for whatever reason you don't have the time to take out, it is insecurity.
So let's even face. I'm letting Obi. Thank you very much, Obi. I'm sorry,
Obi.
Our directors kept you on longer than I expected. I wanted to talk about what he said about insecurity. Let's even face the issue of insecurity.
Okay.
I'm insecure. And why must I be judged for being insecure? My husband, for example, has 2 girlfriends outside who have big boobs and whatever it is. And I feel that I can go under the knife to look a certain way because I want to be attracted to my husband. It's my choice. I'm insecure about my body. So I want to have bigger chest. I want bigger hips. I want bigger because I want to feel attractive to my spouse who I feel has abandoned me. Why would I be judged?
Who have you offended now?
So I am insecure and I'm facing my insecurity and I'm going under the knife. Is that a problem?
So I think that it is a problem because you would realize that look, if a man is not interested in you, there's nothing you will do that will make him get interested in you. And you might end up doing that surgery and it still does not bring you the interest. Man. So that for me is the thing. I think working on insecurity from the place of every human being has something they're insecure about.
Sure.
So if it is something you can work on to develop that level of confidence to say, okay, this is me. This is the way I am. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
What if you're doing it for yourself?
I like myself enough.
Yeah. So what if you're doing it for yourself?
No, I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
The career part, there is evidence day to back up the fact that women that arrange their body in the entertainment industry blow. They get more scripts.
Yeah.
They get more followers on social media. It works.
Yes.
So let's not delude ourselves to saying that it is wrong for them to go and do surgery because it works. We've seen celebrities close to home that she was struggling as she arranged her body like this. Career pickup. Before endorsements came in. So if we are now claiming, it's like when we're talking about bleaching and saying, oh, don't bleach. But we also know that the men would look at a lighter skin first. They will admire the black skin, but their eye first glass skin.
Going back to what I was saying, because whether we like it or not, insecurities are there.
Yes.
And what I wanted to highlight, there are women who feel, oh, I am dark-skinned. My husband liked yellow girls for whatever reason. Now, it's the wrong reason. I'm here saying that it is wrong for you to be insecure to go on that night because
somebody
of that.
else. Yeah.
But it is the reality.
Yeah.
A woman feels, for me to get my confidence back, for me to get just to pepper my husband a bit, I'm going to do this thing. And he brought my group back. Now, if he comes back, I might not take him back. But I feel the need to look a certain way to get even the attention of other people. So the point is that whatever your reason is, society shouldn't judge you. Is it valid to you?
Enough, yeah.
As long as it's valid to you as a person.
That's it.
It's your body now.
It's your body.
It's not me.
So I know there are other people that... Sorry, Ramat, you want to say something?
No.
Okay. I know there are people who... They're not doing it for anybody. They're doing it for how they feel when they look at the mirror. Yeah. We don't address that. We always feel that the way God has kept you, keep yourself like that. If the way God has kept you, you kept yourself like that, you wouldn't need to do exercises. Some people are constantly in the gym, working their body because they want a certain fit. Now you have money to do it faster than them. You are judged for doing it, and you're not judging the person exercising. Yeah. So that's the point.
But hold on.
We are all getting to the same thing. I choose to take road A and you choose road B, but the end goal is the same. There are people who entered the gym because they were insecure about their bodies. We don't judge them because it's the gym, it's exercise, and it seems healthy.
There's a procedure I've been looking to do for many years. You know, I haven't had the confidence, to do it. But I've been studying those who did it in the past. Because I remember there's a particular lady who I saw when I was younger, and I was trying to follow how she's in her 70s. And I'm thinking, okay, she did this procedure then, let me see how did she survive? How is she managed? Because I was thinking, okay, if I do this thing at 70, how would I be looking? So the point is that some people take them years to make a decision, but whenever a woman makes a decision to either whatever for her body, we should respect. That's what I want. That's really the core of what I want this conversation to be about. Respecting people's choices because they are adults and they have made a choice. Now, if their choice becomes detrimental to their health,
it's their consequence.
It's a consequence they would have to face.
Yes. So
They will have looked at all that option before even going for those.
Some people don't.
How will you go and spend millions? You have not looked at options.
I'm telling you, some people don't. They are so caught up in how I will look that they are not taking enough research on the side effects it will have on them. When you start this journey, there is a constant maintenance. It's like you buy a new car, you have to be maintaining that journey as well.
You're ready for the journey.
You must be ready for it the long haul. And there are different grades to it. I've known people that they do breast reduction because it is just so big that it's giving them back pain and all of that. Those are health issue related. There are people that will tell you
that's one reason.
Yes, it's for health there you can understand.
I may still want to add because now see my chest is looking flat on live television this morning because I know wear proper this thing because I wanted to wear style today. I may choose tomorrow wake up and say okay I want to always look this way like Mariah and I like it.
Many people that go to the gym might also be going for fitness and strength. Many people going to the gym might be going just because they also need to get strong, physically strong. So I feel that it is this thing. If you're going to make any decision, do your research very well.
Yes,
be ready to own
the consequences
and the fallout.
And if you log out from there,
it's on your own.
You don't log out.
But I was so impressed that Oprah decided that regardless of the fact that they had made her a signpost of body positive, love yourself regardless, she took her health into her hands and made a decision. Similarly with Adele. Adele too did what she needed to do to lose weight. And what Mariah was pushing for, which is if people have made a choice in their life, accept them the way they are. It does not matter whether you agree or not. There's someone that is like size 16 like me, and she went to do gastric bypass. I was so surprised, like, no fat.
But she wants 10,
she's right now like 6.
That's all. That's what she wanted.
I want 12.
She's like home broom.
I
didn't understand
12. I want to be 12.
I want to be 12.
Before she used to have like model shape. Now she does not have any shape again. So for me, I didn't understand why she went through the surgery.
I can't see anybody talking at the same time.
For me, I didn't understand why she went through the surgery. But she understood
where she was going to.
She knew what she wanted to achieve. And she was willing to make the sacrifice. And I've accepted it. So similarly, we accept ourselves the way we are.
So I know somebody also who, in fact, she was so excited. And in fact, it was her testimony. I'm using to go and do mine. Because she's like, Mariah, you have to do this thing. And it was so successful. And I've seen this.
She did abroad or here?
In the US. In the US. Okay. And she looks amazing. You know,
there are hospitals here that do well.
Of course, there are hospitals here.
The one I want to do, technology has not come here.
Technology is now.
So instead of just doing that old school lipo, they now have a laser one. Then they have I've been studying these things, so they have air sculpt. So they are not cutting you. They are using they
suck it out.
Yeah, to suck it out. It has not come here, and it's very expensive. So I
don't want my tummy. I want.
It's only tummy. Not adding anything.
I want to be small. I want to be C. I want to be a C cup. I want to be a C cup. I want to be very. I want to do everything.
Whenever we discuss this thing, we realize that a lot of
us want many.
Look how Moabu do.
I want to be yes.
Oh my goodness. Respect for your face.
I want to. I'm tired of this.
This
double D I beg. I want to be a C cup. Just some.
More, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you just be getting old and everything is still putting the fillers everywhere.
Very nice.
We want to be. See YK.
Look good.
YK power.
See Shafi Bello.
Very good. Yes, look at Shafi Bello.
They are in the entertainment industry. They have to look that way.
Okay, so look at Ketension. Look at Ketension. She's like that. She's workout.
No, yes. But can you live in the gym the way she lives in the gym?
Just look.
Everybody get their hustle.
Like, pillow day. How can you be hot like that?
We have to wrap up. Any comments on social media on this matter?
Everybody going on. We're so personally involved with the topic.
It's interesting. You know, this conversation we're having is interesting because a few years ago, we wouldn't have it like this.
Yes.
A few years ago, because I remember there was a time a lady came on our show many years ago,
All of us, yeah.
and we had no idea, how can you, what can nonsense, we can never,
Are you
we can
serious?
never,
You think I was not here then?
we were all
No,
like,
we're not, I wasn't thinking
because
like this.
we were
then
not,
too.
yes, because when we're not aware, our minds were not that aware to accept those kind of changes. So it's just interesting that few years after now, we've seen the prevalence of this in our society, and we're like, okay, we are seeing it in a different light. Because I would never have, although I'd always admired it in somebody else, but I never knew that it would get to the point where I'm considering it.
Yeah.
And so that, and I feel that, okay, yes, I'm middle-aged, I have had my 4 kids, my body's changing.
You're more empowered.
I'm more empowered, I have more information. I'm like, why not?
Yeah, why
you know?
not?
Why not?
I think that time when he came, we're more or less we're more scared because of what happened to the very first person that tried it.
Yeah,
That
the
was
few people.
Yeah, Obasanjo's wife.
Yes, Stella Obasanjo.
Yes,
When
Stella
it happened,
Obasanjo.
and
And she went to a different country.
since then-
They have
That's
experts in
one.
Nigeria
Then
now.
She was really old when she did hers.
Yes, she.
You know, the way your body recuperates when you're older
Just
is
do full
different
body
from when
checkup.
you're...
Just do full body
Of course, they
checkup.
do that. That's why if you go to the right place, they do all of it. They check your BP, they
sure.
check everything to be sure you can
It's those
take
that are
it.
looking for cheap one that they go to cheap
Eh,
So
places.
me,
1,500
aside from
naira
my, so
lipo.
I have because of my accident, I have a lot of scars.
Okay.
You know, so I also want to do that grafting to cover up the scars. You know, because I can't wear shorts. I really don't wear shorts.
way you
because-
want to.
The way I want to wear shorts because I really want those things covered up. So
Forget. Beauty
plenty
Proud of your
things.
scars.
I am.
that's a
I have
category.
been proud of my scars for years.
Yes, you don't tire today,
I don't
proud, man.
tire.
It's okay.
I can afford to
I have
remove
been.
it, let me remove it.
I wrote about my scars in my book. Every day I see it. I'm
They
proud
won't
of
kill
it.
am with the
But
scars.
I don't reach where it's time for the scars to go. I want to now look a certain time. Make the scar. Don't.
And it's okay.
It's
On the
okay.
final note, you see, sometimes the men will say, no, don't change.
It's a
My
lie.
husband like, don't lose weight. As I was telling him, it's like, okay. It's the dress,
Wait,
you know.
please talk about when you not here when my husband was saying that I like your natural hair. Oh, you look so beautiful. Your natural, that foolish natural hair I was carrying on. He was
Why
encouraging
can't
me.
we cut off your head?
One day, but when I say foolish, I meant that I don't
yeah,
have
I get it,
nice
yeah.
natural. You have lovely hair. Natural. Let me correct because there was
Yes, I have a
half
long forehead too.
I have horrible natural hair because for my family, they don't have good hair. Anyways, my husband will be watching Kim Kardashian. She's fine. Oh, hot. See that boy, Kim K. I'm avoiding this boy. Every day I tell him to keep natural hair. Yeah, that's the first time I was going to buy a wig. Many years ago, I was going to buy my wig. And this man will not kill me in this house. So some people might say it's insecurity. It's not. I'll just say, hey, let me just wear something.
And even if you wear our insecurity like that, proudly.
Exactly. Take
proudly.
it. That's all we can take on today's show. As time gone, let me see. Oh, time has gone.
Time has gone.
That is all we can take on today's show. Hope you learned a few things as we have. If you want to go under the knife, please pray about it.
Mommy Gio.
Pray and sure for God's leading. Don't say,
Don't lead it to the
well
wrong
said.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
we said.
Holy Spirit tells you, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.